Mind you, I'm speaking as a son and a concerned American. Anybody, any American, whether you're red or blue, should be extremely disturbed by what happened here today, by the continued politicization of the Justice Department. This is disgusting. This is absolutely absurd, and it's the continued politicization of the Justice Department that we have seen. And it has to stop. If this can happen to the former president's lawyer, this can happen to any American. Enough is enough. The only piece of evidence that they did not take up there today was the only piece of incriminating evidence that is in there. And it does not belong to my father. It belongs to the current president's son. That's all I have to say. Any questions, you can refer to his lawyer. All I will say is this. To all Americans out there, our Justice Department should be independent of politics. Enough is enough, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot stand for this anymore. And again, if this can happen to the president's lawyer, this can happen to any one of us. Thank you. I'll refer to my father's lawyer for further questions and statements. You guys have a nice day.
Can we hear from your dad? Can we hear from your father?
All right, breaking news just a few hours ago. FBI agents raided Rudy Giuliani's Manhattan apartment as part of an ongoing investigation into his business dealings with Ukraine. Giuliani has served as President Trump's personal lawyer, and we should note he has not been charged with anything and denied all wrongdoing. To discuss this, let's bring in former assistant to President Trump and Newsmax's own Andrew Giuliani to weigh in on all of this. Andrew, thanks for joining us on this difficult day.
Sean, Lyndsay, thank you very much for having me. Appreciate you taking the time.
I cannot. I mean, I saw your comments earlier. I mean, your father's lawyer called this legal thuggery and totally unnecessary. What are you hearing from your dad on what's going down?
Well, I would describe it as that. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. Sean, you've seen this yourself. I mean, the way that they treat anybody who's associated with Donald Trump and the way they treat somebody, a Democrat associated with Biden or Obama, it's just completely, you couldn't be more opposite. And to do this to the President of the United States, the former President of the United States, personal attorney, is absolutely absurd. This is Soviet-era tactics here that we're talking about. Regarding Dad, he's a tough guy, Sean. You know it as well. He's positive. The guy takes punches and keeps on ticking. I'm very proud of him. You know, the way I look at him is he's the greatest mayor in the history of New York City and the greatest U.S. attorney probably in the history of our country.
You know, Andrew, it is unusual for a prosecutor to do such a thing to a lawyer, especially, like you said, the former president of the United States lawyer. This feels like a purely political play here.
Well, it was signed, the search warrant was signed by an Obama judge. And now, look, I don't want to be too theoretical on this, but we've seen just how much the Justice Department started to get political under Barack Obama. And now it's continuing under Joe Biden. So, I mean, you can make your own conclusions on that. All I will tell you is the judge was appointed by Barack Obama, and the Trump Justice Department did not want to move forward with this. As soon as they got it to an Obama judge, he certainly did.
Can I ask a question? What were the search warrant? What were they looking for?
So they were looking for devices, and that's kind of the ironic thing here, right? They wanted phones, they wanted iPads, they wanted computers. The one thing that they did not take, the one thing, Sean, was the hard drive of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden's hard drive. That's the one thing they didn't take. I mean, tell me, what is going on here? Is this America anymore? I mean, this is absolutely absurd, Sean, and I'm sorry, but this has to stop. Enough is enough. You and I have been made fun of on Saturday Night Live. This is nothing. That's nothing compared to this. They're ridiculous. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
They didn't take any of that Yankee stuff, though, right?
No, they did not take any of that Yankee stuff. You know, they're all the way down at the cellar right there, which I know you're familiar with as a Red Sox fan. So get the last laugh while you can.
Sorry that this happened to you today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Lyndsay.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.